Macridoma, La Quinta. Chules, it's another blessed week. We are back here in the studios. We are coming to give you all your football analysis for the weekend matches, Charlie. Some people lose the Champions League inside. Some people come out third, come ninth.
You mind your business.
You did then say, then they third, then figure out first, then qualify. Share. Do you know Benfica? Do you know Benfica?
Do you know Mourinho?
Do you know Mourinho?
Ebono.
Abeloa. That guy.
Ebono.
Hey, Charlie. But then Charlie, it be good to see you this time. Danny, how about?
Charlie, I do. I miss it too.
You miss it.
I
You see you
miss
keep.
it.
You see you keep. It's good to see you come here today.
Oh yeah, that way.
Yeah. So yeah, we could delve straight away into the weekend matches. Spurs, they sit at home. They play Manchester City. Manchester City, Charlie. Like they recover from Man U in lost. Man U fear them.
Charlie.
As you like they do in head like this. They scratch in head giddy. But how you do one? Then my last match, they win 2-0. Haaland from before the Champions League match, last 5 matches he don't score. The goal drought be serious. Haaland Then Mbappe they break records. Your man 5 matches so he don't score. But he tear him body. He about check it to the do magic. Yeah, so this weekend Spurs they sit at home. Then how you see him?
Okay, so
How this match will turn out like?
so actually people they think say the game no be contest. But people for now say it be a battle between the managers, not necessarily the teams. Because this manager Thomas Frank, he really worried Pep for this season.
The last match he beat him.
He beat up.
Earlier this
Even as he did this one say for January 14 or so, 14th last season inside. Yeah, he then Pep played 2-2. For Brentford them at home. So the thing, one thing before not be say when they been the injury. So
that be one key player.
But aside that too, one thing before not be say since Romero in presence, as he returned from injury, he can't score in 3 consecutive games in all 2 set pieces. So even in the absence of Van de Ven, they get goal threats for the back there. I mean, but looking at Man City too, we don't go fit tell because them are form be inconsistent. Plus ready to the same day, so you don't fit talk say oh it will go this way.
That way. But if you see Pep the title challenge inside with this kind of matches, they lose.
Yeah.
They lose.
It could be very tight
affair.
match.
Yes.
But then Tottenham has not been in the best form, regardless that they lost. I mean, they won against Frankfurt in the Champions League. Then draw against Burnley in the last match.
Yeah.
We then lose against West Ham. West Ham we no esprit to Charlie. You know the see what you do safe in the relegation zone. Then they also lost against Aston Villa, which was a bit fair because Aston Villa has been very good this season. Naimi and his boys has been very good. So then they lose not be anything like that. But then as they start the season, Thomas Frank really was impressive.
Yeah.
It looks like all of a sudden there's been distraction, especially in the middle. Like the setup in the middle, because they started playing Palinia, Sa, and then who else?
So I think Begval.
Bentancur, yeah, that was like their DM. And then all of a sudden things have changed. Now they are playing Achigri and things, and then really they work like that. Because the last 3 matches in the Premier League, they get only 1 point out of 9 points. We're very serious. And they are going to play a team like Manchester City. Semenyo, we have Cherki, the magician, Charlie. Apart from Bruno Fernandes, he's been the player who has like
the most
created a lot of chances in the Premier League.
That'd be impressive.
I think our 14.
Wow.
So going into this match, personally, I feel like it will be a tight match, though. But in the end, Pep will take carry the day away. That's what I think.
Okay, so I actually think I have to actually side with you on this because if you check Tottenham, the last time they win league match it was in 2025, December 2028, which is so poor for a team like Tottenham. And one thing people don't actually separate from the fact that the Premier League is different from one thing people don't actually want to comprehend or understand is that the Premier League is different from the Champions League. So they might think the performances in the Champions League should necessarily reflect in the league, which is different because the intensity is different, and you have City having just
a different club in a different league.
Exactly.
So we always go vary.
Exactly. So I'm concluding by saying I think this should be Pep's game. 3-1 for City.
3-1 for City. Charlie correct score. We put there, making us slack for the line top. 3-1 for City. Yeah. Move to the next one. Chelsea, they sit at Stamford Bridge. They meet West Ham. Charlie, West Ham has been very impressive in their last few matches. Somerville doing so well. Their new signings doing so well. And then Bowen also really helping the team. Like, there's been a lot of things. I'm thinking that Nuno Espirito has learned a lot. Because when you look at his ball progression in his last 2 matches which he has won, like everything is different. Now you have Wan-Bissaka playing more or coming more, inverting more in the middle. He come more to the middle. Wan-Bissaka we know see be like raw player. He just go for they come for like somebody can hit him. But then so Wan-Bissaka he not be skillful. But then under Nuno Espirito in their last few matches, you could see how he's able to be calm on the ball. You see, as he did like Manchester United, he was always in a hurry to give out the ball, make it pass the ball. So see, like they don't can blame him for any mistake. But then you could see the confidence in him or in his play. Now, Charlie, they are going away to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. The IT teacher for Chelsea to the force Liam Rezonoa, the force. That guy, the force. As he come then me, I know really rate him. Take off Haifi Sack, Enzo Maresca, but then he's doing so well. I can't lie about it. In his last 4 matches, he's been very impressive.
Yes.
What do you have for?
So the records as such, in 6 games he's won 5 games, which is so impressive for a manager for a big club like Chelsea. And one thing we should know is he's a more proactive coach. I call him a modern coach because he likes to transition quickly. It's not necessarily about counter attacks, but he wants to create triangles in certain areas and progress the ball. And one thing people are misunderstanding is the role of João Pedro. He doesn't necessarily play as a target man. Yes, a target man, because he's someone who can invert, who can drop deep and play as an 8 and even play as a 6 sometimes.
Who? João Pedro.
Like as in within the game.
He get that features of.
He get that features because of his positioning, not necessarily because he can tackle or something. He get them positioning. And it also helps him to interpret the game. So technically he's a playmaker, not creating chances by passing the ball, but creating spaces. And so I think Rosinha is going to get the best out of him. Now looking at Chelsea's record, comparing it to West Ham, who haven't won away in a very long time, apart from Tottenham, they are not good when it comes to their home. So I think we can consider West Ham for that win. But we have to credit Chelsea for also being brilliant under Rosinha, under such pressure. If you tough tax, Stamford Bridge, they take a lot of
There's
pressure.
been so much that has gone on even before he came.
Yes,
like there's so much tension within the team.
And you are having a talisman in Cole Palmer return, and I think it is possible he might not start the game.
Cole Palmer.
I think so, because of how Fernandes has been able to gel with Santos, who was a former player of Rosinha's, and Caicedo. And Caicedo. So I think he would like to maintain that midfield, which is going to cause a lot of trouble to West Ham. Though they are very good at progressing the ball, Chelsea are very good at anticipating where the balls are going to be, and they'll be able to counter-attack them.
I see. And then one thing you could see is that Chelsea's back line, I mean, from start of the season has not been impressive. Chalobah partnership with Adarabiu doesn't work. Sometimes so their strength on the defense is partnering Fofana with Chaluba. For them, I think it works a bit. It's not that perfect like other teams, but then it's fine. But then for the rest, it's that bad.
It's that bad, and
It's
they
that
should
bad.
actually count it all joy, considering the fact that I'm not saying they should count it all joy technically for like to be excited that one of their players is injured, but the absence of Adarabiu, you make them focus more on partnering Fofana with Chaluba and also getting Badiashile back on his feet.
Yeah, and then because of that, it has affected them not to be able to keep like enough clean sheets.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, because the Chelsea we know, I mean, coaches have come, coaches
Intense
have
pass,
left.
yes.
Yeah, the Chelsea we know are able to keep a lot of clean sheets, like Arsenal are doing now,
Yeah.
or they used to do. Yeah, but then this match, I feel Chelsea is going to win the match.
Oh, really?
I feel Chelsea is going to win the match, or better still, a draw, because West Ham, as it stands now, you can't write them off because Nuno Espirito is really doing something with the team. Charlie, what will be your last words for this particular match?
Okay, so it's going to be a nice affair, and there's so much history that is surrounding this kind of fixture because they are both London clubs, and aside that, they are both picking up great attacking sides. We see the likes of Somerville, as you mentioned, and Wilson leading the line for them, and I also see how impressive Enzo has been as a leader and a player. So a lot of attacking strength there, but I'm seeing a 5-1. I think Chelsea
A 5-1
in favor of Chelsea. I think Chelsea is going to.
Charlie, people today.
Hey.
You see, it sounds. But looking at the game they played against Obama, effortlessly had a chance for Chelsea to score. So I'm looking at him coming from the bench or even starting the game. It means they are going to create tons of chances. West Ham shoots a lot. Chelsea is also going to shoot. So it's a game of goals. But I think the goals are going to be focused on one team, which is Chelsea. Though I'm giving West Ham 5 because I'm expecting Rosinia to be very disciplined when it comes to his players pressing. So he needs to use the right wingers to press, which Estevao is going to be there, Neto is going to be there, and they're going to press.
Okay. So Charlie, you see correct score, Chelsea 5-1. Move on, go Anfield. Charlie, Anfield, Liverpool, then really they suffer for the Premier League inside.
Charlie.
Just look at what happened last time. Last minute, we Bournemouth scored them. Charlie, it was so like sad because a team like Liverpool, they're defending champions. How can we be losing at this time of the season? That with the go match week 24, you'll be losing to Bournemouth. I mean, their position on the table is not that bad, but then it's not something to be happy with. I feel Ancelotti should be out of the team because there's nothing to show.
Maybe
There's
they
nothing.
take slots go Madrid.
God forbid, but
Abelo. Abelo.
You say Abelo go talk. Eh, na muwe. Eh, ba na muwe.
Charlie, inside jokes. So, Newcastle they go away to Liverpool. Newcastle has not also been our best form. Sitting, I think, 9th on the league table.
Yes.
It's not something we expected from a team like Newcastle, who is playing the Champions League and all. But then, yeah, what do you have to say for this particular match?
But one thing for sure, the points don't really tell. The position doesn't really tell anything because when you check the table, there are 3 points between them. And
okay.
Yes, and Newcastle will be targeting that. But let me make my prediction and see. You see, this fixture actually has a lot of goals in it, especially if one team is failing. But so 2-3 in favor of Newcastle. But
3-2 again in favor of Newcastle.
Yeah.
Hey,
so what actually?
Oh man, the way they talk like really sitting. So
what actually fascinates me, people will be thinking, oh, Liverpool were able to use Gravenberch in the game against Marseille, so we are covered but you consider a team who has only one centre back remaining.
So it means he's going to play his DM, Endo, as a right back. He's going to play.
What do you mean by they have only one centre back? You mean
the rest are
injured?
Yeah.
Konate is injured.
Konate injured. Gomez injured. Yes. So only Van Dijk.
Giovanni Leon also injured.
Yes. Giovanni Leon.
They have been out of the season.
Yes. Yeah. So he might even use Robertson as a centre back. And you know and you being a footballer, you definitely know that when a team doesn't have a natural centre back, the opposition will try to target them and bring them out.
Yeah, they'll try to use a central.
Exactly. So this is why I fear for Liverpool. But I think they possess a lot of attacking strength. The only thing is the kind of football they play is continental. It's Champions League football. But when the intensity rises, even at Anfield, they fail.
Newcastle has not been their best form.
Yes.
But I feel this match can be a turnaround for them. Like you mentioned earlier, that it's only 3 points that is between them.
Yes.
So it will kind of motivate Eddie Howe to try and win this match so that they can also at least come on top. I can't really predict for this match because both teams have not been impressive, So I think this match I'll just leave it at a draw or something like that. Yeah. What do you think?
So I think I'm still sticking
3-2.
with 3-2.
3-2 in favor of Newcastle. You will see them. Well, let's go to the last match in the Premier League. Charlie, Michael Carrick. Charlie, people say Amorim, as you say, couldn't do video. Charlie, we the Amorim in top.
Oh,
you see this same players who we truly too. He's not even telling lies. This same players, he's not signed anybody. Come and see Kobe Minu. And Carrick, like some prime Xavi Bio. Nigga the ball.
The composure, bro.
Charlie, Fulham they go away to Old Trafford. This particular match, it will be an exciting match because coming from 2 tough matches, first on the table, second on the table, United beats them like nothing happened. Then they can't play Fulham in this next game. Danny, what do you have for them?
So I'm actually impressed with Carrick has shown us the lights. He says that okay, these are the players that are available, but what do they lack? Intensity. That is one thing they lacked. But I think he'll be spot for choice regarding Dogu's injury because now he will look to put someone on the left side, which Dogu has been able to cement. He doesn't only play wide, he inverts. So it's going to be difficult. And using someone like Cunha, you have a world-class, I'm not saying a world-class player, but a world-class ball carrier. But he's not good at using the ball effectively, though he shoots very well. So let me come back to Manchester United. The intensity...
And I feel for Cunha, his life in the game is a bit it's not long because you could see that when he plays for 90 minutes, he gets so tired. Or within 60 to 65 minutes.
70 minutes.
70 minutes. You could see that his impact in the game just like reduces. Yeah.
And you are looking at a manager who not only played as a number 6, but also helped a team like Middlesbrough. And he has seen certain players, so he's able to. And playing in midfield is very difficult as well. So he's able to detect how players, the stamina they possess and stuff. If he doesn't use the GPS right, he'll be able to see it. But looking at the intensity, I'm impressed because I recently explained to a friend before I actually predicted that they were going to win against Manchester City. And I told the friend that they shouldn't worry. Because looking at him playing in Mbeumo, it is because one, he wants to use someone who is intense, who can run behind, and is very intelligent when they have the ball. And now you realize that, I almost said Van Dijk. Maguire doesn't actually play in a high line. He's a front foot defender. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to block balls. So now when Carrick is using his players and let's say Fulham are going to attack, what will they do? They would just determine the pressing triggers. If there are no triggers that they have spotted, especially in the final third, then they revert back it's either a mid block or a low block,
So they
which
will-
helps them.
So it will look like they go and try and see
Exactly.
how the reaction will be.
Exactly.
Mm.
So when they go back, then they win the ball. Then that's when the counter comes. So I'm looking at them playing a counter ball and also play directly, because I think Fulham will win possession at one particular point in the game, either one half. But let's look at their attacking strength too. Jimenez hasn't really scored a goal since I think 5 games ago. That is only 1 goal. But they have Wilson, who is actually dictating play for them. He scored 3 goals on the bounce, and he has actually assisted one game too. So it's going to be very tough.
Yeah. So what be your final prediction for the United Fulham game?
Okay, so United 2, Fulham 1.
Hey Charlie, I said today.
Correct score.
If you not do this correct score thing, we enter you pay me.
Carrick is my father.
So of me, I will do am.
Hey.
And then please, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the
Subscribe.
channel. Troll FC Media. Troll FC Media. See the way as I come to the media, I bow down in the bed. Just subscribe. Keep the post notifications on. Go get bling bling with that. Come with the bow. Yeah, let's move on to La Liga. Charlie, some people they bleed.
Oh,
Yeah. We bled last, I think 3 matches.
Yeah.
We lost to Real Sociedad, and then they came close to us, but then we still have a 1 point lead. You know.
The comeback kings.
1 point still wins the league. Yeah, so Barca going to face Elche. In our last match in the Champions League, it was a 4-1 good game by the boys. It was a flick. Pedri injured. Second half, Bernal came to feeling very well. He was playing so well. I mean, the starting was Olmo and then Garcia,
Yeah.
which was very good. I talk about Arao always. Hey, Ronald Arao, you Charlie, then what be your what be your take on this?
Where's the Arao?
Elche Vasagi.
Actually, no impress me to the level where they expect. But they are still 11th. They are still mid-table level. Yeah, initially, the time they would play plus them, then they 8th, right? Then they 11th. That's the previous game. And I think they are not really good in terms of everything. Like, we have a lot. We ready to wanna come back to.
They come back.
They come back, exactly.
Yeah.
So
When
I
they come
think-
back, they come back. It's not be like then we eat and.
I defend give Elche, honestly. But we go to concede 2 goals against them. But
They
we are winning.
concede.
That is one thing for sure. If I'm not say Hansi Flick, you really they watch Troll FC, so you make a tell them this. Hansi, please listen to us. Please be very very careful with how you pressure the players with regards to comebacks. It is very good to come back from a losing position to win a game, but it brings pressure on the boys because sometimes they don't actually give their all at the beginning of games.
Yeah, I feel like naturally that's how like Hansi has built the team because
Mm.
when they start playing, I mean the pressing is okay, but the progression of the boys, okay, let's take our time, 1-2, 1-2, like they're just playing to themselves. Before you see Highline has gone wrong,
Yes.
and then through pass now, then score. That is when you start seeing Rafinha running around the whole pitch trying to score. But then I think they go according to or by the flow of the game, you know. So like how the game is like, that's how they also approach the game. So I think all in all, it's fine.
I get you, but I think it actually puts pressure on the boys because it's not like their comebacks are rampant. It's not like it's something that comes just like that. You just be hoping that your team is going to win a game against Copenhagen and then you realize you scored the first goal. Yeah, because you are just positive, we are going to win this game. It's a game that you are going to win by the scruff of the neck. Then boom, 4-1. It's positive, but it puts a lot of pressure on the boys because you have to prepare for such moments. If there is a team that is really prepared for us, then it's going to be a problem, especially a team who who are very good at scoring goals, say they score 2 goals or 3 goals very early, it's going to be very difficult for the team to come back. And at a certain point, it happens in football. If it gets to a point where they are not able to come back, then what do the players be thinking? Have we failed? You see, I'm just thinking about the mental side. They are doing well, and it's also putting pressure on the players when it comes to their physical side. Because Pedro will have to press a lot, Rafinha will have to lead the line, and they don't deal with pressing triggers. They have to just go in a coordinated press.
Okay, that's fine. So for this match, personally, I think we just go to a match and just have our win.
We just have fun, that's all.
I mean, yeah, the boys are going to have fun. Try and extend the lead. That is if the other side, the White Angels.
Yeah.
I'm predicting a draw already for them. But yeah, let's get into their match. Yeah.
So I think
They are playing Rayo. Rayo.
Okay.
Yeah, they are sitting at Benabao to meet Rayo Vallecano. In their last 2 matches, I think they've drawn.
Right.
No, in their last 3.
Right.
Yeah, they've drawn twice, and I think Madrid has won 1, something like that.
Okay, that explains their position. They are not high on the table. Madrid, you see,
Coming from a lose against Benfica 4-2. Keeper safe. Scored them. Keeper safe. They scored them.
they will not score them.
Actually, they are shocked. But Benfica, kudos to Benfica. I mean, Mourinho and his boys.
The greatest goalkeeper of all time.
They really showed
Madrid's
up
work.
for the game. Rodrigo good to operate. This one's good to operate.
World class.
Oh,
But
you know, like I feel for them.
I really did.
Then
Moving on.
Then they won't do like
Some out of them.
Moving on.
like they won't do like say they're rich. Wow, the team, nothing for them.
White Angels, 15 Champions League.
Charlie.
And a partridge in a
Oh,
pension.
then records they didn't get, but like truly, if you talk about Madrid in matter from the back, they don't get any player way. If you command the middle safe, they give them passes, then they miss that Toni Kroos and Modric role for the game inside. So Tchouaméni be this thing what do you call it? DM, Camavinga DM, Adam Gulak to not fit play, like you know, be that reserved type to actually pass the ball over the defense, like to the wins the intents.
But you know one thing, one thing we dey forget to say, the pressure is coming from Madrid themselves. If they don't set such high standards, these things don't go happen.
Personally, I feel this game like it will be draw. This game will be draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Then we lose.
Then they play 1 p.m. Normally, Madrid if they play afternoon, they feel win. But Rayo get some kind of or go get some kind of confidence because in the last few matches, I shows to the coach will tell them, so you these people, you've done it before. Let's go in so hard and do it again. If Madrid to Abelu, if into a go mess up, then you know say you will extend the lead. Yeah. But Charlie, what be your last word for this game?
Okay. So Madrid, they're a good team. Just restructure your system, that'll be all. But I think Rayo for the win. I know they want me to catch you up.
Rayo for the win, according to Danny.
In your dreams.
W's
So
W's are the Santiago Bernabeu for Rayo. W's.
Charlie,
Madrid.
Tunes, thank you so much for watching. Keep subscribing. We love you and we know you love us too. God bless you. See you in the next episode.
bye.